Carson-Newman takes down UVA 75-54 with Coach Mike Mincey. Michael Watching here for the Eagle Sports Network. Coach, maybe from an efficiency standpoint, the defense wasn't always at its peak, but you forced 21 turnovers, scored 30 points off of those giveaways. How do you grade your team's defensive effort today?
It was okay. In terms of everything, the game was just okay. I mean, in terms of where we are, we need a win, and we were able to come in here and play well enough to get a win. Obviously, they're playing without their leading scorer, but we're also in that same boat. We're playing without Lindsey, so we're just happy to get the win. You know, I think that we left a lot of points out there in terms of missing open shots that we're capable of making. Once again, we didn't shoot above 40% from the field, but we held them under 40, and again, a win's at this point, and so we're happy to get back to 500.
They're a very good shot blocking team, came in 5th in the country in blocks. They end up swatting 13, but you get to the line with a high frequency. What do you think about your team's willingness to be aggressive to get inside?
Well, that was one of the things we talked about at halftime. We did a good job of getting to the free throw line. Obviously, in the second half, we do okay as well and outscore them, by 7 in that category. But they did a good job of getting on top of us and making some clean blocks. It's hard to score around the rim at times when we get in there, especially with some of our smaller players. But overall, happy that we get there and we continue to shoot the free throws. There's one thing that we're doing really well is we're putting the free throws in at a high rate.
Coming out of the locker room, Josie Hester scores 10 straight. It's a 7-point game, an opportunity for Wise to get back in it, but your team is able to ring the bell, have an answer, and I think there was a stretch there where Wise missed about 12 straight shots from the floor. Yeah. What do you think about how your team responded?
Well, I didn't like how we come out. We did 3 things wrong that we have tried to talk to them about that were in the clips from the Limestone game. That's why I burned all my timeouts in regulation. But I thought Matt came in and did real well there guarding Hester. She's obviously a really good player. Got him back to 7, and I like how, with the lack of confidence to some degree, we didn't fold. We, got back into the scoring column, got our lead back up, and I felt like Mac and Keeley in particular, 2 players that came off the bench, and Tori, all 3 of those guys really came off the bench, gave us a big number. Keeley had 10 rebounds. Mac did well, especially defensively and guarding, and then Tori got up in double figures with 12 points.
Yeah, Braylon leads you with 27 points, but meanwhile, the other players that might not have shot that efficiently, they fill up the stat sheet in other areas. Yeah. Camel Penland only had 2 points until those final few minutes. She finishes with 9 rebounds. You mentioned Keeley, Michaela. What's it say about that group that even though they're not scoring, they're able to impact the game in other ways?
Well, that's how it's been. I mean, I think Tori, Mac, and Keeley in particular are really good defenders. So when they get on the floor, they make things happen with their defense. Obviously today, especially with Tori, you're getting 12 points. Where's Mac at? She had, can't find Mac. She had 5, but it's her defense, and it's just the way they make things happen. Offensive rebounding. Tori had a couple there. So we need those guys to play well. We need them to come off the bench if they're not starting and play well. And I think they gave us a big lift off the bench and helped us, especially in that third quarter, to go from a 7-point lead to whatever it went to in double figures.
Now you get Mars Hill in here on Wednesday. How important is it for you to take advantage of being at home and try to string together a winning streak now?
Well, we have to. I mean, you have to take care of business at home. Obviously, we're in divisional play now. We were back home to get another win. That puts us in the winning column 2 out of the 3 games that we've been here. We're playing better at home than we are on the road, and it's just another opportunity on a Wednesday night to come out and try to continue to push forward to gain that confidence to where we can go on the road and win games just like what we can win at home. We're still a good enough team that we can play good basketball, but we're just still working through learning some things, and the more we can learn through film, and we were able to learn some things today. Like there were some things that we still messed up on, and I tried to burn timeouts to try to get those corrected. And I think the more we continue to clean that game up, the better off we can be.